Hi friends, welcome. So today's class is short and sweet. It'll be just about 20 minutes of moving with the breath. And this is a full body class. So we'll be waking up all the joints and the major muscles in the body. And hopefully by the end you feel energized, ready to start your day, but in a grounded way rather than a frantic way. So we're going to start lying on our backs. You don't necessarily need any props. I always like to have a couple of blocks. Please come to lay down in constructive rest as you're ready. Bend your knees, plant your feet on the floor. You'll bring your feet about as wide as the mat. Knock your knees in towards each other to touch. Rest your hands maybe on the torso with palms down if that's comfortable. Could be one hand on the belly, one on the chest, whatever feels best. Allow the eyes to close or soften. And then take a moment to feel the connection of your back body on the ground. Feel the earth support the body, giving it permission to soften, to let go. And then invite a slow, deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the belly. Open your mouth, exhale or sigh the breath out. And let's do that again together. Invite a slow, deep breath in through the nose. Expand the belly with air. Open your mouth and let that breath go. And now begin to find a steady breath in and out of the nose. Even out your inhales with your exhales. Every breath in, feel the rise of the belly. That sense of expanding, taking in just what you need. Every exhale, that sense of softening. Feel the belly gently draw back in towards center, releasing anything that's not serving you. Take one more full cycle of breath here. And then with your next breath in, allow the eyes to softly flutter open, letting some of that light in. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe a rock left and right, just massaging out the low back. Keeping your hands on your shins, you'll draw your knees straight in towards the chest. And then separate the knees out wide. Move your knees and thighs away from you. Bring them in together and then back up in towards the chest. And then do that 2 or 3 more times, a little bit more fluidly, making these circular motions with the legs. The next time you bring your knees into your chest, pause and then go the other way. So just starting to wake up the hips, open up the pelvis, the low back, bringing a little bit of lubrication into the hip joints. And the next time your knees come into your chest, pause. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms flat, bring your legs into a tabletop position, knees over hips, and flex your toes towards your face. And now notice if your low back is lifted quite far away from the ground, and I'd like you to very slightly bring the low back a little bit closer to the mat. A slight lift of the pubic bone just to protect the low back and engage the abdominal muscles. And then imagine that there was a super heavy weight in front of your feet. And as you inhale, send the right leg forward. Push something away from you. Exhale, bring the right leg back to tabletop. Inhale, left leg forward. Push that heavy weight forward. Exhale, leg to tabletop. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, bring it in, and now keep going at your own pace. Make it nice and fluid for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop with your legs. You could stay just like this or lift your head, your shoulders, your upper back off the mat. Option to reach the arms forward or support the head with the hands. Keep going. Inhale, left leg forward first. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, bring it in. So keep going at your own pace. So we don't actually have a weight in front of us, which means we have to pretend that we do and build our own momentum, our own resistance. Maybe go a little faster for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest, lower all the way down. Give yourself a squeeze. Start to rock and roll up and down the length of your mat a few times. And as you're ready, cross your ankles, roll over your feet, come onto hands and knees in a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. Gently fan out the fingers. As you inhale, arch the spine. Draw the heart forward and up. Exhale, reverse, round the spine. Again, inhale, arch. Let the belly drop, open the front body. Exhale, round, open the back body. Do that 1 or 2 more times on your own. So moving with the breath, but not forcing the breath. Let it just be a natural thing. And after your next round, start to come back towards center in your tabletop. Push the floor away from you. Feel your shoulders spread across the back. Use your fingertips to reach your chest forward and then lift your pubic bone up towards the navel like you're zipping up a pair of jeans. And now step to your plank pose. Plug into the ground with the big toe mounds. And if it feels right to lower your knees to the ground and plank right now, of course do so. Push the floor away from you. Reach your chest forward and continue to lift the pubic bone up and in so the rib cage lifts away from the floor. 1 more inhale. Exhale back to downward facing dog, hips up and back. And first down dog, so take a moment to settle in. If you'd like to pedal out the feet, bend one knee and then the other, go for it. Just starting to wake up the legs, the hips, the pelvis. And once you find some stillness, ask yourself if you feel your low back rounding, especially if you're practicing early in the morning. Our bodies are a little bit tighter. Take that bend in your knees so you can send your hips higher. Ground through every knuckle, every fingertip to push your hips up and back. Relax the head and neck, the eyes, the jaw. And now as you inhale, rock forward, come to a plank pose, catch your hip shoulder height. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times, just moving with the breath. Inhale, rock forward to plank, ripple your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time, inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay as you breathe in. Open mouth, clearing breath as you exhale. And now bend your knees, look forward, and take a little stroll to the top of your mat. At the top, feet about hip width apart, bend your knees a lot. Maybe grab your elbows. Maybe even let your ribs rest on your thighs and your head drop towards the earth. A little sway left and right could feel nice. Another breath in. Release your elbows, but keep a bend in your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, inch by inch. No rush, take your time. At the top, reach your arms to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, samastihiti. Root your feet into the earth. Reach the crown of the head up. And now inhale, reach the arms out and up. Grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Reach up and over to the right. Take a side bend. You could try bending your knees or straighten your legs. Or do both. So play around. Find that tight and sticky spot and stay an extra breath. And then come through center and switch. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, reach up and over to the left. Maybe you try a little bend in the knees. How does that feel? Maybe you decide to straighten the legs. Take what feels right for you. Inhale, come to center, reach 2 arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, maybe a little bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Plant your hands and step your left leg back. Lower the back knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Ground through the right heel and bend your front leg. Root down through the front heel as you lift the front hip up and off your thigh, make the tailbone heavy. Energize through your arms, reach up through the pinky fingers, 1 more breath. Exhale, left hand down, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, reach your right arm up, twist. Bend into your front leg as you push your left thigh straight up. Use your inhales to reach the chest forward and push the left heel back. Use your exhales to twist a little more. Spin the top ribs back, bottom ribs forward. 1 more breath. Exhale, top hand down. Now pause on fingertips, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, straighten your front leg any amount. Maybe it's not all the way straight, doesn't matter. Maybe your hands are on blocks. Let's pulse through that. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, straighten. 1 more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten any amount, and now stay. Root down through the ball of the right foot, that's the front of the foot. Try to wrap your right hip back and in towards the left heel. And now from here, you're going to bring your hands inside your right foot and turn all your toes to face the long edge of your mat. As you inhale, rock forward. As you exhale, turn your toes out a little bit, your heels in. And now from here, bend into your left knee, take a side lunge. So hips back, heart up, hands down or no hands. Take a breath in. Come through center, straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, side lunge, hips back, chest up. Maybe no hands, take a breath in. Turn to frame the right foot, runner's lunge, and step to downward facing dog. As you inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop to your knees, point your toes. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, slowly lower to the belly. Pelvis first, then belly, then chest. Reach your arms straight back, palms face down. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. Drop the gaze slightly so the back of the neck is long. Roll the shoulders away from the floor. Take another inhale. Chest stays up, and as you exhale, place your hands down, elbows over the wrist. Option to stay here, baby cobra, or inhale, upward facing. Thighs lift in, up dog, shoulders back, full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to your hands, step or take a little hop. Lengthen at the top. Exhale, fold. Press up to stand, root to rise, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands come through the heart. Other side, inhale, reach up, just moving with the breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rock forward, heart forward. Plant your hands, step the right leg back. Drop the back knee, make sure your front knee's over the ankle. Inhale, sweep your arms up, low lunge. Stay to exhale, ground through your front heel as you bend the front knee. Move your front ribs in towards your spine. Think about lifting the front hip off the thigh a little more, one more breath. Exhale, right hand down. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, twist, reach your left arm up. As you bend the front leg, can you make your back leg a little straighter, push the thigh bone up? Every inhale, get longer from the crown of your head to your back heel. Every exhale, twist a little more. One more breath. Exhale, top hand down. Pause on fingertips, maybe grab your blocks, take a breath in. Exhale, straighten the front leg any amount. It doesn't have to be all the way straight. Don't force it. And then on the breath, inhale, bend into the front knee, lunge. Exhale, straighten. One more time, inhale, bend. So getting into the hips and the hamstrings. Exhale, straighten and stay. Just a breath or so. Relax the head and neck, the eyes, the jaw. Breathe into the back body, especially at the back of that left leg. Walk your hands inside your left foot. Turn all your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Rock forward and now turn your toes out, heels in. Bend into your right knee, side lunge. Maybe you go a little lower. Maybe those left toes start to pop up towards the ceiling, Skandasana. Maybe no hands. Take an inhale. Come through center. Bend into your left knee, straighten the right. Hips back, chest up. Maybe you're ready to go a little lower. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Take a breath in. Turn to frame your left foot, runner's lunge. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward, plank pose. Exhale, drop to your knees, point your toes. Take a full breath in, reach the chest forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Reach your arms back. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your shoulders. Stay to exhale, root down through the tops of your feet. Press into every toenail, even pinky toenails, but lift the kneecaps, engage the quads. Take another breath in. Chest stays up, place your hands by your low ribs, elbows over wrists. Inhale, upward facing dog if you'd like. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Another inhale, push your hips up and back. Stay to exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, feet to your hands, step or lightly hop forward. Lengthen at the top. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet a little wider than hip width apart. Turn your toes out a bit, and then start to bend your knees and come to a squat. As always, it could be an active squat, hips the height of the knees or even higher. Maybe you're ready to go into a deep squat. Maybe you grab a block and you sit up onto it. Do try to keep your heels down. Hands could be at heart center, arms could be forward, doesn't really matter. Let's take a couple breaths here, as I think this is really one of the most important poses. If you want to just wiggle around a little bit, do so. Can you find some movement in your squat? Maybe play with reaching your arms forward, maybe even up towards the sky. Take another breath in, and then all you're gonna do is sit back on your bum. All right, and now from here, come into a cross-legged seat. So let's start with the right shin in front of the left shin. All right, so we're gonna take a few rounds of sun breaths. If it helps to sit up onto a block or blanket, go ahead and do so. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. So the whole idea of sun breaths is that you're linking one movement with one breath. Inhale the arms all the way up. As soon as your hands start to lower, you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, keep the spine long. Exhale. Final round, inhale. And exhale. And allow the eyes to softly flutter open. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, twist to your right. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand to the right near thigh. As you inhale, grow taller, reach the crown of the head up. As you exhale, rotate, spin the left ribs forward, the right ribs back. Inhale, sit up a little taller. Exhale, twist. Your chin could stay in the center of the chest, or you could turn it over the right shoulder. Do what feels best for the neck. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, release. Come through center. And just switch the crossing of your shins. So now the left shin is in front of the right. Reach your arms forward, curl your fingers in. We're gonna wake up the wrist joints a little bit as we just did some weight on our hands. Roll out the wrist about 8 times in one direction. And then pause at center and go the other direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center, spread your fingers really wide. We'll extend and flex at the wrist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now just curl your fingers in and out and go as fast as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand comes behind you, right hand to the left near thigh. Inhale, grow taller. And exhale, rotate. Spin the left ribs back, the right ribs forward. So use your inhales to find more length in the spine. Exhale to twist and release. And you decide if it feels best for the neck to look straight forward or over the left shoulder. 1 more breath in. And then exhale, release, come back through center. And just find a comfortable seat and rest your hands in whatever way is comfortable on your thighs. Could be palms down, which is a bit more grounding. Could be up, which is a bit more opening. Slide your hands back a bit so your elbows are under the shoulders. Start to feel the fronts of the shoulders draw back, the collarbones broaden, but keep the front ribs moving in. And then lower the chin towards the chest. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. And just stay for a breath in and a breath out. Lower the chin to the chest and then roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Stay for a breath in and breath out. Let's do that 1 more time. Come through center, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. Maybe walk your left fingertips out to the side. And then come back towards center, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. You could play with walking the right hand out to the side. Come back towards center, roll the chin to the chest, keep the spine up, the chin slightly lowered, maybe not as much as before, and then bring your palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Allow your eyes to soften or close. As you inhale, send the breath down into the low belly, letting it inflate like a balloon. And as you exhale, gently draw your belly back in towards center. Notice the qualities that are present in your body, that are present in your mind. Notice any shifts compared to when you first walked on the mat. Maybe you feel a bit more grounded, a bit more energized, at ease, a little more calm, a little more safe in your body. Whatever it is, whatever is coming up, consider bringing one of those qualities into the rest of your day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.